What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, we have another Game of Thrones the Card Game 2nd edition video for you. This time we are in round 4 of the 2017 Rochester, New York Regionals held at Millennium Games. On the left, we have Alex coming down from Toronto, Canada. On the right, we have Roy, who you guys all know from the White Book podcast, the Game of Thrones 2nd edition podcast. If you don't listen to it, look it up. Been around a little while.
Every time I play he makes it cheaper. Every time I play a builder, reduce the next Night's Watch card I play this phase. Oh, I want limit 3.
So we hear Roy there explaining Brandon's gift to his opponent Alex, who doesn't seem to be familiar with it. And as you guys know from the previous recordings of me commentating these Night's Watch decks from this tournament, I don't really know what it does either. I'm just joking, but now I pretty much do. Basically, after he plays his Night's Watch guy there, after he plays a builder, sorry, he'll reduce the next Night's Watch card, which we just heard Roy explain.
Yep.
And actually, it's Night's Watch card by 1, 3 times per phase.
Cool. Your call.
All right, we got Noble Cause into Time of Plenty. So they're going to draw 3 cards. Sound like Roy won initiative, obviously, with 1-0.
Yep.
Chose Alex, the Lannister player, to go first. And yes, the decks are Lannister Rains of Castamere on the left, and Night's Watch Kings of Summer on the right. Sorry, I forgot to mention it.
1 for Great Hall.
And we got a Great Hall Marshal on the Lannister side. He's already got a Red Cloaks, Lanceport Merchant, a duped Tyrion, and a Rose Road in play so far. Still marshalling.
One, 2, 3.
It looks like Roy has a Builder at the Wall and a Grizzled Miner for his characters in play. So Lines of the Rock, Cersei in play. Here Alex saying he loves him some Cersei. And Roy might be regretting letting him go first. Bodyguard on Cersei also to keep her safe. Because as we know, Cersei is going to not kneel to attack on intrigue challenges. And with Tyrion out there with an Intrigue Stealth, you got the Red Cloaks. He's got some gold spare that he can use to buff the Red Cloaks on Intrigue. I think a Rains of Castamere trigger is going to be happening this turn. If Alex wants to.
I only drew 2 for Time of Plenty. You can draw an extra card. That's fine.
Oh, it seems that Alex forgot to draw an extra one for Time of Plenty.
Triggering Brendan's gift.
Which he just did there.
Yep. Last 2 for a location.
So we got a little card called the Wall now in play.
It's the first. There's all these numbers everywhere, Roy. What are you doing? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Roy's doing a good job of explaining how these Night's Watch reductions are working. So I may just be quiet and we'll listen to him. He's being open and honest with his opponent. No funny business happening here in the top 4. Haunted Forest and Craven. Craven on Cersei. Now I see why he chose Alex to go first. Forget what I said. And we got a Milk of the Poppy on Tyrion also. So yeah, no more stealth on Tyrion. No more Cersei attacking at all. And yeah, I don't know if a Rains thing is going to happen at all. But looks like Alex is going to look through his plots there, including his scheme plots, and to decide if he wants to go that route or not.
How many cards are you 4 beautiful cards.
So the Wall and Haunted Forest are already happening here. So the defensive engine's going to begin, but I don't see anything but power icons on the board. No practice blades. Brandon's gifts only for reduction, so I see strength buff off the Wall. Haunted Forest helping him on the first challenge, stop from getting unopposed. But yeah, I don't think the Wall is gonna be standing this phase. I mean, standing house card means Dolorous Ed could jump in, but still no military defense. So Intrigue of 6 with Tyrion and the Red Cloaks. And speak of the devil, there is Dolorous Ed jumping in.
Anything else? Nope. Win by 2. You do win by 2. No.
So he basically stops Rains from triggering, but still loses a card from hand.
Nice pull. No keywords. I will pay 2. Yep. Ambush in a Burned Men. Sure.
So Burn Men on the military. Obviously, the Haunted Forest went down there on the Intrigue Challenge, forced reaction. And unopposed military kills the builder at the wall.
No power icons that are usable, so.
And can't do a power challenge. So the wall goes down there on the unopposed military. Roy could do a power challenge. I don't think he's enough on the board to win it. Oh, maybe he does actually. Sorry with the wall.
So is it 6 to 6? I think.
You're 7.
Oh, I have 7.
Yeah, Roy did miscount. It is.
Yeah. All right. So 1 for me then.
Yeah, he has 7 strength, so he just takes dominance instead of trying to do a power challenge. Maybe that's why he didn't do the power challenge, because he miscounted there in the challenge phase. They moved to dominance, then he realized he had more. So he could have won a power challenge. There's still a power away from his opponent, but at least he wins dominance. So they're both playing the same alt-art confiscation here. Looking to get rid of attachments.
Sure.
So we're tied on power too, aren't we?
We are.
So it's
I gotta die.
sure. So high roll.
So they're rolling for initiative.
Ha.
Looks like Roy, the Nice Watch player, wins initiative, chooses Lannister player to go first. And Bodyguard and Craven are the chosen targets for the confiscations.
Standing. So I've got 5 gold. 5.
So is Cersei going to start running unchecked here? Or will Roy see another Craven for her?
-1.
So we got Landsport Merchant, Great Hall, Nelt.
4, 5, 6.
And it sounds like Jamie's coming.
You are not.
Oh, no, it's Ilan Payne. That's the name I'm looking for. And he's going to kill Dolorous Ed. That is value right there.
I will Rose Road as my limited. Sure.
Played a second Rose Road for his limited card there. Seeing great economy. Just no Tywin yet. So, Ilan Payne, great call. Great way to eat through the builders. I mean, only 1 per turn, but I don't know of a way of standing him in a Lannister deck like this, but
So he's now
once per turn is still good.
He is.
over to me.
Yep. Over to you.
Okay.
So second Haunted Forest in play. 1 card left in hand on the Night's Watch side. And actually, he's just going to play it straight out. Practice Blade.
Okay. What do I want to do?
So now we have Military Icon on the board. Intrigue Icon on the board. 2 Military Icons, actually. 2 Practice Blades are in play there. So Grizzled Miner, I believe, has Military and Power. And the Sworn Brother only has Power. And then...
2 on it for us. Yep.
forget what that other guy's name is, but he has all 3 icons, I believe, when you have 3 or more Night's Watch attachments or locations in play. And I have a problem with trying to remember non-unique characters' names. Had that issue all the way back in 1st edition. And it's really hard with this Night's Watch faction, basically being completely nameless characters. And specifically this Builder's deck. It's tough. Shadow Tower Mason. That's what I'm looking for. Shadow Tower Mason. So Intrigue. Cersei, Red Cloaks, 8 strength.
Post.
Sure. So you're 4.
So then he's 4,
5.
5, 6.
Yeah,
So
1,
he's-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, modifiers everywhere.
So he can't win a challenge by 5 strength, getting his reins off. Roy's doing a great job of stopping those range triggers, but still losing intrigue challenges. But at least he's blocking those unopposed to prevent the wall from kneeling, that's for sure.
Yes.
So then you
So they. Oh yes.
And there's that force reaction on the 2 Haunted Forests, which
don't get a lot of experience against
No, I also. Yeah. No.
Alex remembered.
Then
Roy almost forgot, but Roy caught it last round, the second challenge, before it finished. So
and I will do a power challenge of
Oppose.
Pay 1.
So power challenge won by the Lannister player. I think the military there with the burn man was fully blocked by the grizzled miner. Wall gets triggered, gets 2 power.
Dom is yours.
And dominance goes to the Lannisters. They're saving some gold. So Night's Watch player Roy is now in top decking mode. Nothing in hand. Is he going to see the, or is he going to get the little draw combo going?
Ready?
Yep. Plenty.
Cool. I appreciate that.
Oh, there's some time of plenty into counting coppers. So there's the card draw
Yep.
that Roy is looking for.
I'll collect 8.
Hold on. I saw the top card of my deck, which I'm going to just show you, or do you want me to shuffle?
If you could show me and shuffle, I'd be fine with it. Yeah. Sure.
So it looks like I think Roy accidentally drew one too many cards there. Saw the top card of his deck. He asked his opponent what he wants him to do. Shuffle it back in. So Alex was good with showing him and then shuffling it. It was another copy of Dolorous Ed, which we know is dead. So that would have been a dead card. I don't know what I would have done there. I mean, he has that knowledge of knowing what's next that he draws. But the fact that it was a dead card and he got to get rid of it,
All right.
I don't know.
So.
Kill the Mason?
Sure.
So Shadow Tower Mason gets his head chopped off by Sir Ilan Payne there. Looks like Roy's drawn into, I think, looks like pretty much all locations there in his hand. Now he's got that practice blade in there too. I don't think I see any characters, but I could be wrong.
One, two, three, four, five, 6.
Uh-oh. Rattle shirts.
It doesn't count their
So he basically, if the character doesn't have attachments, he can't defend.
Claire. It's brutal.
But good thing Roy's playing practice blades here, so he doesn't have to worry about that. So he won't be getting the unopposed challenges that he usually gets.
I'll just sit on board.
4 gold saved on the Lannister side. Let's see what Roy marshals with 2 gold. Shadow Tower Mason, alright, so he saw another character.
Trigger.
So he triggers Brandon's gift.
3. From this guy plus the trigger.
The Sworn Brother,
That was actually
Sworn Brother plus Brandon's gift gets Castle Black into play for free, and a Rose Road limited there.
I'll pass.
that look meant I finally understand what he's doing here.
I will pass.
And that's it. So he's got 3 characters out again. He's got all the icons.
Good question. I don't know.
So the fact that Alex, the Lannister player, is not really losing any intrigue challenges and having to get rid of any cards, he continues to keep quite the large handful of options. Still slowly meters out characters each round. Has a big board, it seems, but I think he's still got the stuff in hand to recover after Valor. Or he might be setting up his own Wildfire. I guess he wouldn't do Wildfire at this point, but not setting it up, but
Oppose.
getting ready for it, I guess, if his opponent's running it.
Treachery.
You're good. So he's currently.
That's what I was trying to say there, but
4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Correct. You win.
Okay.
I don't think Roy's really seen that flood of characters yet that he
Cards this time.
he would usually see in this builder style deck.
So yeah, no reaction to winning, no one opposed, name of 1.
So intrigue challenge here again, stops the possibility of a range trigger.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Gets an abandoned stronghold out of hand. Haunted forests obviously go down. And they're the sole blockers of the challenge. So the wall hasn't gone down yet. Still has 3 characters standing.
Your only standing military units, correct?
That is correct. For now.
No, I know.
looks like Alex is deciding what challenges to do next here. Trying to take down the wall, getting unopposed, but I don't see that happening. He's got no stealth on the board. And yeah, Roy's double checking Rattleshirt there.
He's attacking alone.
Yes, alone.
So if he comes in alone, I think he can get fully blocked there by the Grizzled Miner. So I believe... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Grizzled Miner's, I think, just +1 from the practice blade, then +1 from the wall. So he's only a 6. Those Haunted Forests aren't in the calc anymore. But he could block with the Swarm Brother also.
Post.
Looks like Swarm Brother's going to fully block the military challenge.
No, +1 from the wall.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying he's not 5, because that's just...
Correct, yes. I'm sorry, I thought yes. That's why I said 3. We're just talking past each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like I said, not a lot of nice
challenge.
watches.
No.
So yeah, you'll win the challenge.
Cool.
Actually, power. So standing, you've currently got, so let's see here if I can do the math. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct?
Correct.
If I attack with the Rattleshirt, you could block with him, but he would be 4, 5, 6 and still stronger than me.
So just Rattleshirt doesn't work.
Yes.
Oh, Rattleshirt, sorry. He's only a 5 strength character. I thought he was 6. So they've just worked it out here that the Grizzled Miner can fully block Rattleshirt. But he's a total of 8 power standing on the Night's Watch side. You got Tyrion and Rattleshirt can go in for 9. Lannister Merchant still could be thrown in the challenge also. Cersei's still standing. Don't forget about her. She's kind of hiding under some cards there. But he can definitely win the power challenge. And steal a power. I mean, he's not going to take down the wall, so you might as well steal some power while you can. And hopefully win dominance, too. To still get 2 power, even though your opponent's getting 2. Keep pace with him is probably a good idea. Also, one thing I'm not sure of is why Cersei hasn't been triggered when discarding cards from hand. I don't know if I'm missing something there, but I thought Cersei gets a power after cards are discarded, and I know he's won a couple intrigue challenges with her. I know she doesn't need to be in the challenge or anything, but I don't think he's triggered her reaction. I don't think she's milked. I could be wrong. Guys, let me know if Alex is just missing that trigger, but I know Tyrion's milked, so that makes sense why he's not getting any gold.
At the end of the challenge phase, I'll trigger the wall.
Yep, you get 2.
And you win down.
So looks like you won a power challenge there. Dominus was the Lannister player. Wall gets triggered. 2 power for the Night's Watch player. We're sitting at 5-3. Could it just be top 4 pressure making Alex forget that trigger? Who knows? But I know he grabbed that Abandoned Stronghold at least from hand on the Intrigue Challenge.
7. Cool. So you're 2 or 3?
3.
So there's that wildfire we were talking about last round.
So I have to choose you to go
And
first.
Retaliation Altart on the Lannister side.
I'm going to choose to save all 3 of my people.
Of course, Roy saves all 3 of his characters there.
She's sticking around. He's probably sticking around. He's a candidate. These guys are obviously all dead.
Yeah, he's got the tough choice here. You got a Milk Duke Tyrion.
And then who do I like the most?
I think Rattleshirt is the choice to go there.
Can I see your use plots?
But he's got to get rid of 1. If he needs the gold, if he has a way of getting milk off of Tyrion, like I know he's already played a confiscation, so I don't see that happening, but
That's actually a reuse of...
maybe he's got Rattleshirt's Raiders in his deck, or in his hand even.
Yeah, I know that. Just because I didn't realize it had already been remade off the bum curse for it.
I don't want to, but this guy. Okay.
Yeah, Rattleshirt goes for a claim off of Wildfire there is the choice. Leaving Duke Tyrion with a Milk, Cersei from Lions of the Rock, and Sir Ilyn Payne.
5. 5. That's 4. this for free.
Yep.
Pay 1 for him. Trigger Brandon's gift.
Oh, Craven on Cersei. Milk on Ill Pain. Wow.
And then
Sees the attachments on the top deck.
Collecting 6.
That's disgusting. And he's got another Builder at the Wall in play. An Isle of Ravens to start getting some stuff out of the discard, shuffling it back into deck.
Tywin time.
I mean, maybe it was Jamie time, but now I'm going to have to play something else just so you continue to be wrong. I don't know. But back to actually thinking. 5.
So another Great Hall there now. So it's got 2 Rose Roads and a Great Hall going.
Like I have in the first couple of games of day 1.
So he's got options, I'm sure. Pretty much play anyone. Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating to have the Milks and the Cravens going there, but that's what these Night's Watch defense decks do. Slow down the opponent while the wall just gains your power.
Great Hall.
Yep.
And 2.
That's 6.
So Jamie Lannister's in play.
3 left.
The sad part is I don't know if Jamie can break through on the military challenge.
Which I will sit on.
Yeah, looks like he's going to save 3 gold.
I'm going to pass challenges, surprising.
So
Totally.
Roy, of course, passes challenges. It's a Night's Watch player going first. So let's see what Alex has to do here. Yeah, be careful what challenge you do first, because you're going to have those Haunted Forests included in there. You got Castle Black to worry about now. You got the walls +1 strength buff. You got the Stone Tower Mason, or Shadow, yeah. No, ugh. That Tower Mason, whatever his name is. Shadow Tower Mason, yeah. He has all 3 icons. The Grizzled Miner has a military icon also from Practice Blade. +1 strength from that too. So I'm sure Alex Lannister players just staring at the board here, doing all the math of all 3 challenges. Which one does he get off first? How does he get those Haunted Forests out of the equation? No stealth, no way of knocking anyone out of the challenge that I can see. He's got a Treachery in hand though. He can Treachery the wall, which I don't think is bad value at all. Maybe a Castle Black Treachery. Sometimes that's something you can do to screw the opponent over a little bit, not be able to stand up someone who has the icon they need for a challenge later, and then sneak your unopposed through that way. But the only way I can see that happening is if a military challenge is done, Shadow Tower Mason goes in, and he tries to stand in with Castle Black, and that's canceled. Then his only Intrigue icon is now locked down. But if he doesn't win the challenge, then those Haunted Forests stay up. So just canceling Castle Black, stops the stand in the 2 strength. But if he's got enough with the wall plus the 2 Haunted Forests to defend that military anyway. So we got Intrigue Challenge, Ill and Pain, Tyrion Lannister, 8 strength. Both have Milk of the Poppies. Both text boxes are blank. There's no stealth, no gold generation. And the Shadow Tower Mason comes in for 3 strength with the wall buff, +2 from Haunted Forest. And here's that Castle Black that may be triggered here by Roy. Looks like he's going to throw it on the floor instead. No, he decides to put it back on the table and trigger it.
I'm going to have to examine the board a while before I come to any conclusions.
Sure, that's fine.
Score. 1 card in hand.
I do.
So Castle Black's triggered, but here's now the window for Treachery to possibly happen. Alex is just going to assess the board here to decide on strength and whatnot.
Definite way of actually winning the challenge.
And while we wait for Alex, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button on every video you watch. And he does play a Treachery.
Still have an action.
Treachery does cancel it. And I think we have one on a... Oh, one on an ambush.
Let me make just sure. It's still You still don't win by 5, right?
You said he is 5, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
5.
but yes.
Yeah, I'm 8, so I'm only winning by 3 currently.
So he puts the practice blade ambush in there on the Sworn Brother. And the action window before he's going to lose the card anyway. So no trigger there possible by Cersei. And if you are new here, you haven't done so already, please, 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 please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. It's free. Helps support the channel. And all who have done it so far, you are all awesome. Also, I just want to give a shout out to people leaving comments below on the videos lately, and the awesome people who beat me to answering some of the questions. Any one of you guys that watch these videos and go through the comments and answer questions with people, I think you are all amazing for doing that and taking the time to do that. I appreciate it greatly. I like seeing the little conversations going back and forth in the comments.
Sure, Craven. I can just give us something to do while you're thinking.
Of course, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
All right.
So Isle of Ravens is triggered here. Not sure what he shuffled back in his deck there. I missed that, but... maybe a Craven, maybe a Bane of Stronghold.
I really hate Cyril and Payne. Making me waste a perfectly good milk of the poppy.
Well,
On a
Paul
6
playing
cost,
nice watching a target.
undercosted.
He's there for dragons, but
Oh no, I know he plays Whack a Dragon. Oh, I know, no, I don't disagree with you including him at all.
last game he got injured out of my hand first turn against Target.
Of course he did. Well, it didn't really matter, did it?
Thankfully, no. Jeez.
All
So
right.
much math in this matchup, man.
You want to cut?
You're good.
I mean, well, worst that you see.
I'm not sure what Alex is doing here. He's looking through his plots. I don't know if he's planning his next plot phase based on what he does this round. Or, I don't think he did the range trigger there. He didn't have the option to. Oh, he is. Sorry. This was the decision here. Okay, so we got a Widow's Wail play, which lets him get the range trigger off. That's what he was debating. Okay.
Yeah, I should have put it on the Shadow Tower Mason.
Unless it was like miss.
And yeah, that practice blade choice, not putting on the Shadow Tower Mason, was the wrong play there, as Roy just realizes. And now we have Power Behind the Throne, which gives that stand token there, so he's going to be able to stand a character.
No plans, there's injury, you have no hands, there's no keywords.
Correct.
While this is stand token
Yep.
on Syrian.
Tyrion stands back up. He's 6 strength now with the Widow's Wail. I think Alex needs to get that power challenge through, if he can.
I'll do a military of...
Yeah, might as well do the military, try to bait the Neils on the power.
These kneel.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, there's a force reaction he forgot on the Haunted Forest, but he remembered it before it mattered.
Block for plenty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
So
9.
full block on the military challenge.
And then I will do a power of...
And power challenge lost there. Builder at the wall goes down for defense. And
Trigger the wall.
wall trigger end of phase. So Roy gets 2 more power.
You're dumb.
And dominance again goes to Lannister player. So yeah, you keep winning those power challenges and then winning dominance. That's going to keep you at steady pace, but actually keep you ahead. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say. Keep him ahead of the Night's Watch player. So you're stealing 1 from him and then gaining 1 yourself, which is good.
Ready?
Yep, coppers. All right, it is your call.
So we got For the Watch and Counting Coppers are the plots of choice here. So more card draw here for the Lannister player, filling up his hand. Which is already pretty full. And For the Watch is going to basically make that first challenge by the Lannister player mean jack squat.
Yes.
that defensive wall is getting built up over there of characters and locations.
Calls.
And
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
yeah, eventually he'll get to the point, I'm sure, where he can't stop, or he can stop any challenge he wants. But now we have Big Bad Tywin into play with a bodyguard. I feel the valor coming from the Lannisters now that Cersei has a dupe, Tyrion has a dupe, and Tywin has a bodyguard. We got a Old Forest Hunter
Sorry, this math on the
and another Grizzled Miner.
You got 5 total. He cost you 1.
1. I paid 1.
Got 3 4, and he's free because.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought I miscounted. That was entirely on me.
Okay, cool. My challenges?
Yep.
So over to challenges over the Lannister player. Seems like this builder deck is just draw what you can and then just play it all, no questions asked, and just keep doing that round over round over round, and yeah, until your whole board is built up and no one can break through it, and then you win the game, I guess. Seems fun,
Which cards are plots? That's different.
says the sarcastic guy. But yeah.
I am sarcastic.
Challenges are passed on the Lannister side. Oh, man. He's going to play defensively now. So, do we have the Night's Watch player coming in with some offense here?
10. We have 12.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Passing on for the watch turn, not even bothering.
2.
It's 12.
Especially when you don't have Renown. I can see how Renown on Ty when he could have used.
No, I'm.
But maybe he wants to use it on the defense.
Then we just stay even at power.
Yeah.
If you win dominance.
But I know he's flipping Valor next turn. I feel it. Lannister is going to play Valor. And that's the thing. When you have a ton of non-uniques in your deck, Valor just wipes them all away.
8.
And I'm not sure if this builder's deck's playing Craster, but we don't see him on the board right now.
13.
So he's not going to do anything to help this board.
16, 20, 21, 22, 23. And you how much did you say you had?
For dominance?
Yes.
27.
Means I just didn't go. Power.
That is for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19 power?
Yep.
19 Strength Power Challenge. Thank you, Alex, for counting that out for us. I appreciate it, dude.
16, I can get the 20. You said you were 19?
I think so.
I think so.
16, 22 actually.
So defense for 22 there. Gets that renown on Tywin on defense that you know he wanted to do.
I think we push for dom now.
I've got 5.
I
I
have
got 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. So yes. You get a
in-
wall trigger, right?
And I do get a wall.
So there goes the wall. Tie on dominance.
And I'm going to trickle the aisle to shuffle my Shadow Tower in.
We have another Isle Ravens trigger there.
You want to cut?
So Isle Ravens makes sense, I guess, if you're worried about your pieces going in the discard pile that you need to build up your little wall combo, I guess, but or your defensive combos, but it makes sense in the long game if your games always go really long and you're going through all your plots. I guess the Isle Ravens make sense, but there's the Valor into close call.
Save.
Yep.
Save.
My hand, return to hand? Oh, dead. I'm going to shuffle Ed. Or put Ed
And
back.
Dollars Ed being moved by close call. That's pretty huge.
I have less power than you, so you're going to go.
I was trying to think why he would play that close call, but it makes sense if he's got a few uniques that are important.
Draw.
And Dollars Ed is super important to this defensive build, I think. I find him annoying when I'm playing across the board from him, that's for sure.
6. I forgot about Tywin for some reason.
And I sure as hell found Jumping Cat annoying in first edition. Same, it's roughly the same card.
Cersei. 4, 5.
Yep.
For cereal.
Cereal 4L, giving a military icon and stealth out. Every challenge phase usually.
5, 6.
And that's going to help big time. 2 stealths on the board.
4 red cloaks.
Assuming he doesn't get a Craven slapped on more, a Milk of the Poppy.
Pay 2.
So an Iron Throne now is going to change things for the dominance, but
And I'm going to pay 1 for
we
Shadow.
got Shadow Tower and Abandoned Stronghold now in play. But no characters. So that Valor's done some damage here. Alex might be able to shoot ahead to the win with a bunch of unopposed, but I guess there isn't really that much unopposed with Haunted Forest. Only 2.
Sure. Opposed.
So I think it was a military challenge there with the Red Cloaks. Opposed by the Haunted Forest. They go down, force reaction. Power challenge is 6 with Tyrion.
Sure.
Yeah, of course that'll go unopposed. The wall goes down.
Opposed. Got ahead of myself. That's okay. I will do an intrigue of 6.
Sure.
7.
So no claim actually.
I don't want to at this point do anything with this.
I don't know if Roy took a power away there on power claim, but
Riddle and steal my close call.
Alex didn't take one for claim,
May as well, yeah.
so I'm not sure. I'm sure you guys might can go back there and see if that's what happened there. But I think Roy did take a power away, losing that power challenge, even though it's 0 claim. But yeah, I'm not sure.
So there's going to be reactions, then I get unopposed.
Yep.
Then I get claim of
So
1.
intrigue challenge, Varys Riddle to do the close call.
Unless you have anything, I get dominance.
I have the Iron Throne, plus 2, so 10.
I
And
got
you have
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We push, I guess.
push.
And yeah, tie for Dom.
Math.
So our Iron Throne was not enough. And Lannister player is at 11 now to 4 on the side of the Night's Watch. So well-timed Valor there.
On the last one, right?
We are.
So I got a
And march to the wall. Obviously, he's going to hit the Lannister player here.
I guess I'm going to say probably military. See if I draw anything good.
Alright. I will have you go first.
So Red Cloaks gets marched, of course. Although, in my mind, I might march that Tyrion. Since he's got a milk. Get rid of the milk. Maybe see another copy of him in the future and play it. Get the Widow's Will back to hand.
Oh, yeah, because you're summer thing.
But, yeah, Red Cloak's not a bad call either.
When you need military?
Yes. So I get 7 gold.
So let's see if Roy top deck anything of the character type here.
7. And I will go ahead and go with 3.
Alder.
Triggering Brendan's gift.
Yep.
2 for another abandoned stronghold. And then 1 to put the practice blade.
So Halder gets a practice blade. He's got a +1 strength military, +1 strength off the wall. We got Castle Black out there to help him stand, to do 2 challenges. We got the Haunted Forest there that can block the unopposed on the first challenge. Halder can possibly defend on the next 2. But we do have Sirio out there who's got stealth, so he might put a stop to that. Oh, Gregor Clegane. It's going to be some renown, basically, that's going to help speed this up here. I'm not sure what he named for Calm over Westeros.
Pass challenge.
Makes sense.
I'm sure it was military.
Nope.
Okay.
At least I would think it's military. Could have been power.
A military of
So 10 strength military, Sir Gregor Clegane. Halder is not going to be able to survive this. He will die. Unless Calm over Westeros was named military claim reduction there. But we'll find out in a second. So Halder will block.
Attempt to cast a black.
uh,
Treachery.
No treachery on Castle Black. He stands back up.
So you're defending for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
Yep.
8 strength on the defense.
All right.
Enough to stop the put to the sword shenanigans.
+1.
So he gets +1 from one abandoned stronghold, +1 from another.
+2.
So he's up to 10.
Right.
Yep. And then Halder again.
And then I'll need
And then Halder's ability to get him up to 11. Holy crap, man. That's nuts. That's nuts. Tons of strength modifiers there. Tons. All to block that military. And now Shadow Tower stops
sorry.
Tywin from attacking to prevent another renown grab there. It's pretty huge.
Let's see here.
Unless we see a treachery on that Bane Stronghold, or on the Shadow Tower, sorry. Wow. What this builder's deck can do off of one character being on the board, that's nuts. A little 2-strength character to start. That's awesome. Oh, holder.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll have Sirio give this guy military icon stealth.
So Tyrion gets some stealth back from Sirio.
Power challenge, stealthy holder.
And
Not unopposed.
so it stealths him out there, but the Haunted Forests go down. They block the unopposed. So the wall is still standing.
Can't intrigue.
So I think that was a power challenge.
It's my dom this time, I think.
8 plus. Oh, yeah, the time and all that bullshit. Yeah.
So Dom again to the Lannisters. 13 power on the Lannister side, only 3 on the Night's Watch side. They've been playing for about 40 minutes now. Still got 15 minutes left, but I don't know in 15 minutes how a Night's Watch player can get enough power to win. Especially at the rate of only getting 2 per round and losing power challenges. I don't know. And not playing Valor, I don't think, unless he's got it here. I don't know if this is their last plot or they just played their last plot there. I think that was just their last plot, so this is their 8th plot here. And yeah, we got Retaliation again into For the Watch. So For the Watch, trying to play defensively here, not let the Lannister player win any challenges, slow him down a bit. But 2 claim. Force the Night's Watch player to go first. Can he win the challenges 2 claim? I think so. Looking at the board right now with Sirio alone can help get that stealth out there, but let's see what happens here. But now at least Alex will remember to take more than just a mountain into a challenge.
1.
And we got a Messenger Raven and an Old Forest Hunter, no cards left in hand.
Sure. While you're doing this,
So Chella gets put in play here. And we got all Ravens triggered.
I'll shuffle Ed back in. Sure.
So none of the rest, 2 challenges.
Cool.
So pass challenge on the Night's Watch side, obviously.
Okay.
Over to the Lannister player here. Can he close it out?
No intrigue icons currently?
No intrigue.
Yeah, no intrigue there. We just heard. So Haunted Forest can block the unopposed, but he can get a range trigger off if he wants.
Correctamundo.
No cards in hand. Range trigger. What would that do for him? If he can play the Neil plot, if he has that one, Filthy Accusations, that could help him Neil Halder out. I think that'd be pretty huge.
Let's do an intrigue challenge for 3.
So 3 strength intrigue. No cards in hand. You don't have to worry about Dollar's Head.
No defenders. Challenge physics.
Yep. Then
So I guess he didn't want to trigger the reigns, just trying to win the intrigue, I guess.
he's your only power icon.
He is currently my only power icon. That's correct.
Sirio will give him stealth
Yep.
and military. He'll do power, stealth, and holder.
So I guess they forgot to take the Haunted Forest down.
Unopposed. Well, no defenders. This kneels.
Renowning claim.
Oh, sure.
And there it is. Close it out. That was enough to win.
It's okay. It's just Lannister.
And Roy sounds a little bitter about losing to the Lannister deck there, but Alex played very well. And congrats to Alex there for knocking Roy out of the challenge and moving on to the finals. So we got the next top 4 game coming up on the channel. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that little alarm bell button beside the subscribe button to be notified when the next videos go live. Or go on the channel. And when we go live playing through Game of Thrones and our board game playthroughs. Thank you to everyone that donates at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You guys are all awesome and you help support the channel. You make these videos possible. So if you want to donate, click the link in the description below. And yeah, just thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate the support. So lots more coming up from this tournament. Finals coming up, top 4 coming up, and a few other games after that from another tournament. So lots more Thrones. Stay tuned. And we have Gen Con coming up in a month. So see you guys in the next video.